Save the world.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast.
Woo!
Thank you so much for joining us today. We are here live in Orlando, Florida. It is 8 p.m. Monday, September 23rd, 2024. Right now in Orlando, it is 83 degrees. It feels like 87, though, with this humidity.
Yeah.
There's no chance of rain tonight for the greater Orlando area, and tonight is a waning gibbous moon. It's about 53% full of light. That's what that means. I know our moon reviews have been well liked amongst our
crowd.
Our crowd of my cat sitting on the living room couch.
Doctor.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us tonight. As always, we will be taking calls during. Okay, yeah, she's doing all kinds of films.
Sorry, guys. TikTok.
She's trying to shoot for our TikTok.
Hey, we're having a TikTok.
Please welcome to the stage our TikTok.
Yeah.
As always, we will be taking calls and be talking to you guys like we did a couple weeks ago. We had a great turnout. We had awesome audience participation. So everyone that called last week, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But we are looking for callers tonight. Make sure you text us your hometown and your first name to 407-476-1835. We want to hear from you today.
From you.
From you. Yeah. So it's going to be a good one. This podcast is titled The Big One. It is a big one today. Ariana's got some good stuff to talk about.
Big one. Should I go live on my Instagram?
If you'd like.
I think I should. How do I do it?
Pull some audience. But yeah, it's gonna be a good night. We missed last week. I was back home in the great state of I'm taking it all back. It's not the great state of New Jersey.
Jersey
I actually do not like New Jersey. For those of you that are close to me, understand I've corrected a lot of my speech because I went to school with people from North Jersey. I had at one point a New Jersey accent. I kind of lost it. And I've corrected a lot of my speech. A lot of the thing, it slips out every once in a while, but I've corrected a lot of my speech. Anyone that knows. That's how disappointed I am with the great state of New Jersey.
Aw, come on. I'm from New York, so... Yeah.
So I've corrected a lot of my speech. I'm not ashamed to be from the North. New Jersey is not it. It's so overhyped. It's so overpopulated. Everyone's so nasty. So I just don't like it. And I'm not a New Jerseyan anymore. I'm a Floridian now.
Yeah, we're just a couple of Northeasterners down here in great state of Florida. Yeah. Florida.
But yeah, that's where I stand. I was in New Jersey last week, and it was a good time. I got to see some family. I went to a Phillies game. That was that's so like Philadelphia area because I'm from the greater Philadelphia area, just over in New Jersey, and that's such Philadelphia core to go to a Phillies game, which I think is really funny. So I did that for the first time in years. I haven't been to a Phillies game in years.
Wow, that's really fun. I love baseball.
Yeah, but really the only thing that I really wanted was some tasty cakes, which I brought home, and I wanted a Philadelphia cheesesteak, and it all happened. So
good.
I'm happy for the next several months. I don't need to go back for a while.
I love that. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So this week on Shit My Mima Says segment, I've got everybody. I've got two little ditties here.
Ditties. Welcome to the ditties. Wait, he got canceled.
What?
Diddy. He's canceled. Is he in jail?
Yeah, he's in big trouble.
Big trouble.
Speaking of, that's good. I forgot about him for a second. Yeah. What was the first one? Oh, okay. So, as we all know, the Food and Wine Festival is happening at Epcot right now. So, I said, hey, Mima, like, I work till 6:30, like, on Wednesday, like, let's go afterwards. She's like, okay. She is so excited. I brought her home a little booklet, and she's like, Ariana, I marked something on almost every single page. And I said, oh my gosh, Mima. I said, that's a lot of money, girl. We're going to have to split it up between 2 days. And so the other day she texted me and she was like, I already have my scooter all full of air. It's the tires are full of air and it's powered. I'm ready to go. And I said, okay, it's not for another 5 days. And then she proceeded to tell me that she packed in the little bucket, like the basket cage on the back of it, some to-go containers and a freezer bag because she's going to bring some of the Food and Wine food home.
That's really good. That's grandma core. They always want they're always packing for extra just in case.
As she calls it, the doggy bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, her doggy bag.
But the portions are already small. How much is she going to be bringing home?
I don't really know.
Or is she just going to go, I want this but later and just kind of pack it up?
I think so. She's done it before.
God, that's really good.
She brought home some kind of seafood shit.
God, that's
for
really
during
good.
Flower Garden. I said, that's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Oh, but she didn't get sick. She's still here. Yeah. I gotta check Mima's purse. She's too funny.
That's good.
But yeah, so she said that. Also, this is kind of bad, but just me and my grandma we just joke around, so it's fine. I took her for a colonoscopy the other day, and she was heavily put under anesthesia. So when she came out, she was just being silly, whatever, doesn't have her teeth in, doing her bit.
Yeah.
And she's like, wow, I don't know what she said. She goes, I can't believe it's already over. And I said, this is not over. This is a dream. I said, this isn't real. And I was trying to convince her that she was dreaming and that I wasn't really there and it wasn't over. But she didn't really get it. She was too
out of it.
Yeah, to know that it was
That's
a
good attempt, though.
I tried, though. If I told her now that she's sober and off of it, I think that she would laugh.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, so that's what Shit My Mima said this week. Pretty funny.
God, that's good.
Yeah. She's doing good.
I realized I'm very cheer happy. There's times where I could do the laugh button. But I think the cheering is really good. It's sassy
really
a little bit. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good
We'll add another laugh in there just for chortles.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I need to post in our live here. I need to post the link to our YouTube.
I don't know if there's a way to do it on Instagram. You can do
Can I do? That's a video.
Yeah.
I could add a comment, but I don't have it copied and pasted right now.
Even then in Instagram, you can't click the link in the chat. It's so stupid.
That's so weird.
Yeah. There's
yeah.
Because you can
weird.
add a title to the live, but it is annoying. It's very
interesting.
Annoying. Yeah. Anyways, in other news, what else we got?
Oh, from me?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Big news. Continuing on from yeah. What do you got for us for an audio clip there?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Come on. So if you're listening to our podcast the last couple of times, I've had Tinder message of the week or dating app message of the week. Well, I haven't really per se been on it. Yeah. I mean, I just browse for funsies, but I don't know. I'm still kind of talking to that guy from the first episode. Yeah, when he was supposed to take me to Kitty's and we didn't go to Kitty's. We went to a different bar.
Sorry, I was getting really happy.
And if you know me, some really hardcore Ariana lore is that I don't save phone numbers in my phone. I don't know if
Sorry.
I don't know if
My finger slipped.
I've told the podcast this. So when I get a guy's number, I just leave it as the area code because I don't know, I feel like by saving it, it makes it real. And I don't want it to be real yet unless I know it's real because I don't want to get hurt. So, I actually this morning, added the guy's name to my phone.
Wow.
Yes, I did. The first one in a very long time.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
On.
I am scared. I just don't need to put too many eggs in one basket at once, or eggs anywhere else.
That was hateful.
There was no hate there. You could be putting them in. I'm being inclusive. You could be putting them in a shopping bag. You could be putting them in. I'm being inclusive. I'm not confining you to a basket. I'm adding you. You can put your eggs anywhere or in anything if you wanted to. I don't know. I'm just nervous. I haven't liked the track record of the gentleman that you have been fancied with. I'm just nervous.
I attract a certain type.
It is just nervous.
Right now, he's not the usual type I attract.
Yeah.
On many levels.
Yeah.
Many. Some good, some bad.
Yes.
Mostly good, I want to say. Perhaps. I mean, he's one of the guys I've met that actually has their shit together, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part. I mean, no one's ever going to be perfect and have all their shit together.
Right.
And if they
right.
do, they're probably something very wrong, probably very mentally ill or something. And
Well, that tends to be the crowd we both seem to
yeah.
attract.
And I've been learning he probably is a little mentally ill, but I mean, I am too. We all are.
Right.
But like, it's enough to handle that I can like deal with it.
Right.
But I don't know. We just vibe really well, and I enjoy spending time with him. And I don't know. I put his name in my phone. I did it.
Yeah.
So maybe this is a good sign. Maybe it'll be a good omen for me or something. And
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
On the other hand, I do want to talk about our day. I
Oh,
think we should have
yes.
opened with this, but it'll kind of segue us into our next conversation, and we want to hear your opinions on this. We went to the wonderful Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom today.
Woohoo! Magic World.
Yeah, and it was wild. I mean, it was a Monday. Traditionally, Magic Kingdom is more busy on Mondays, but the wild activity we saw of children, and it just sent me down a spiral. I think gross kids are so funny.
They
like
are
watching
funny.
kids be gross is funny.
It's very fun. It's very entertaining.
we were in line for an attraction. I'm gonna piss my pants. And Ariana went, God, look at that little girl. She's digging in her nose like over and over and over again. And
really
it was
hardcore.
so gross. Like it was like Olympic level digging.
Yes.
Like really, really gross.
And then later you were like, hey, she's picking her nose again.
And I was like,
and I said, it's a different nostril now.
I was like, she's still picking her nose. And then she was like wiping it on the banisters,
Wiping
it on
her
her
mom.
It was so gross. And like little kids are so funny and so gross.
It's fun to watch.
And it's funny to watch because I mean, we don't have kids, so I guess it's even funnier.
Yeah, but if my kid ever did that, that's disgusting.
When we have kids, it's going to be gross and we're going to be mad about it.
Yes, we're going to be like, did you know everyone is watching you right now?
Yeah.
I was an adult watching a kid once. I know what this is like.
Right. So we want to hear your gross little kid stories. We're kind of targeting our theme park pals, people that have worked in a theme park or, are just around nannies, childcare, anything like that. We want to hear your gross children stories because it's just so iconic. Like it's so funny watching gross kids. So if you would like to be on the podcast and talk about that, contact us at 407-476-1385. Text us your name and your hometown and you might be on the podcast.
Love it.
Yeah.
Now when I used to nanny, oh God, the kids were truly the sweetest. I still talk to them and their parents. They're so sweet. But man, when they were little and it was like wintertime in New York, the boogers were everywhere, like snot central.
Yeah.
And like, especially when one of them would like cry and the snot would come pouring out and it would do like a little snot bubble. Like, I was always like, ew, 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 like don't come near me. And then I'd have to wipe it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like I would gag a little. Or sometimes they would just like run into me and like give me a hug in my neck. And I wouldn't know until after they pulled away and they left like a big booger.
Like a glob
on me.
I'm
and I'm
get
like,
sick thinking about
really
it.
Good.
God.
Yeah. But kids are cute, man.
Yeah.
Kids are really cute.
Besides the gross.
Besides the gross.
That's good. Sorry, we got a little distracted by a notification that just happened to
popped up on my phone.
Cross the cellular device of Miss Ariana. Yeah, that launched me into orbit. Let's hear from you. 407-476-1835. We want to hear your gross children stories. Maybe you were a gross kid. We want to hear about it.
Yeah, guys, it's okay.
I don't think I wasn't a gross kid. I was pretty put together.
I think my mom would have beat me senselessly if I was not.
I would have been slapped. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have. I would not be here.
But I also was like, I don't know. I just had good manners. I also had, I was parented properly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's the one thing that like my mom and dad. I mean, my dad's a perfect angel. My mother.
Yeah.
The one thing that she did that sticks with me is my manners. I have such good manners. Also, I was a ballerina for like 14 years. So like right now, I'm not leaning on the back of the chair. Like I'm sitting straight back, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I go out to eat, I do the same thing. Like I don't slouch in the back and like eat like that. Like I'm very prim and proper. I don't do the fork bit that you do.
Oh, I'm very into the fork lore.
But like I still like you cut properly, like at least with the knife in one hand kind of thing. Chew with my mouth closed. Don't speak the food in my mouth unless I'm like at home with friends and I'm like. That's a little different, but still chew with the mouth closed. But I don't know. My brother and sister don't eat like that.
Yeah.
And I could remember my mom yelling at us as kids, like, "Don't chew with your mouth open. Don't talk of food in your mouth." And then last month when I went on vacation, she was doing it. I was
God.
so nuts. I literally said to her, "Mom, I cannot eat with you eating like that. You are slapping your lips." And they said, "You need to close your mouth when you chew." She got so mad at me.
That's so
But
funny.
I just was like, full circle moment. The one who always told us to do it doesn't do it.
Yeah. That's how it usually
Gonna
is.
get an amen.
I also tend to correct my parents, but like for little things. I'm like, are you a child? What's going on?
I think eating prim and proper is a dead. What do you call it?
It's a dead. People don't do it.
Yes, people don't do it.
Yeah.
And we need to bring that back, just like, men opening car doors.
Right.
Thank you, Brandon. Brandon does it.
Please welcome to the stage. Me.
A gentleman, perhaps.
Yeah, gentleman, perhaps. For those that don't know, I'll fill you in on that lore. I am a knife eater. So anyone that's ever been to Europe or know, like cultural differences of like how people eat, I am a knife eater. So I use the fork upside down and I kind of shovel my food onto the fork back with the knife. It's called knife eating in Europe. There's a lot of places in Europe, like really like 5-star hotel dining experiences that you aren't allowed to eat there unless you eat that way. Culturally, people just have learned to eat that way too.
Yeah.
But when I went to Europe I went to Europe for the first time in 2012, and they had like talked about it. They're like, "Oh, like this is sometimes how people eat. If you see it, it's not uncommon." Like it was just kind of like an awareness thing. And I was staying with a family for 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, if my family that I'm staying with eats like this, I want to fit in. I don't want them to be like idiot American.
That's valid.
So I was like, I want to just fit in. So like it's not questioned or whatever. Like I was a lot more self-conscious when I was, 14, 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to fit in. So I taught myself how to eat like that, and it literally stuck.
Forever. It's still here.
There's a scientific thing. If you do something for 28 days in a row, it becomes pattern and your body just automatically does it. And I did it for a month, and my body just automatically goes into knife eating.
Wow. Knife eating, that sounds fun.
I haven't stopped. And I think it's funny. And I think it's funny that people say that now. They're like, why do you eat like that? I'm like, years and years and years ago, I taught myself how to eat like this, and I haven't stopped. I can't stop. Now when I use a fork,
won't stop.
When I use a fork, how we use a fork,
Mm-hmm.
it feels weird to me. I can't anymore. I'm used to holding a fork like.
I feel like you should demonstrate
upside down
for the live. Yeah.
Yeah, like I eat, and I use my index finger to like hold the back of the fork, and I like it's wild.
Very wild. But hey,
I've taught myself how to do that. Literally.
Prim and proper.
Yeah.
Things we should bring back.
Mannerisms.
Yes, there we go. Good mannerisms, especially when eating.
Yes.
Bring it back. I'm talking to all those people who on their lunch breaks chew like a cow.
Correct.
We're looking at you.
Come on, that was really good and hateful.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
Listening to it.
But yeah, to dial back to manners and everything, we want to hear your gross little kid stories. If you nanny children, are in a line of business that is childcare related, work at a theme park, we want to hear gross things that you've seen little kids do. Nose picking, wiping, getting sick, eating things, chewing things, mouth on things, licking, whatever it may be. We want to hear it.
We want to actually hear it.
We want to hear it. So make sure you text us 407-476-1835. It is also scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Call in, or actually text us your name and your hometown. We will call you, and we'll have you on the podcast and talk about gross things that you've seen done.
Love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. On a topic of things to bring back.
Yeah.
It's going to get a little somber and sad, guys. I think we need to bring back telling the people around you that you love them, like your friends.
Oh, yes.
And I mean,
Absolutely.
like, we always do that all the time, so it's not a problem. But, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like recently there was somebody that I went to school with. He was in my class, and he passed away very suddenly, had his whole life ahead of him, as everyone does, but he was literally about to get married.
Yeah.
Basically adopted his fiance's kids. Like, she went through some medical stuff this past summer. They like made it through and everything. They were literally about to get married, and he just, just it happened. And it's
Mhm.
like scary to think that like truly like tomorrow is not promised.
Right.
You never know when your time is up. So you need to live like every day could be your last, and
Mhm.
like treasure those moments, and like tell the people you love that you love them,
Yeah.
because you never know when it could be your last time.
Hmm.
So we need to bring that back too. That was very sad for a second.
No, it was sad. It
but,
kind of
like,
it made me emotional for a
I
second.
know it's very sad, but it's true.
Mhm.
So, we need
Yeah.
to do that.
Absolutely.
I told Alex Shoemaker I loved him.
Come on.
He
We love Alex.
called me when he was somewhere. I don't know, and I was like, "Bye, thanks, I love you guys," and he didn't say it back, and I was really sad.
Come on. He's
I
not
don't think
he's not a sentimental
he
guy
is
though.
not, but I think it's funny. I told him I love him. My buddies. I love all my friends. I love you guys. I love you all.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting our podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much for the audience engagement. It's so good. Our phone is ringing off the hook. As you can see, we can't even take any calls because it's so busy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're struggling with that right now.
But yeah, we would love to hear from you. We this is the thing. This is the thing that's a little frustrating is we planned for this so we can take like 2 or 3 calls to fill our time because we do an hour, and like having people be a part of it is part of what we time it out for.
Yeah.
So it is a little sad when no one wants to engage, but I know, when we go back to work, in the next couple days, Ariana will bully everyone into.
Yeah, I'm gonna bully you guys. I know I'm on
bully into
vacation this week, but I'll
You
be
bullied
back.
people at work, and then they called in last week.
And they had so much fun, and it was
and they
good.
really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a good
It
time.
was really good.
So if you're interested in calling in, you don't have to tell us a gross kid story. Tell us whatever you want. We're gonna have things in our next block anyway, that we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about HHN, and some food items and things like that in our next block. We're gonna take a break in a minute, but make sure you text us your hometown and your first name, 407-476-1835. We want to have you on in our next half hour. Okay?
Yeah, guys.
We're gonna take a quick break, get some drinks, and we'll be right back.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we ain't nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof.
All right, ladies, we are back. Welcome back from our
Ghouls
little
and
break.
Vamps.
Oh no, our song's up. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Sorry.
Sorry, everyone.
God, that was spooky. Yeah. This is our next half hour. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining us, it is currently 8:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the greater Orlando area. Right now, the weather is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels like 87. There's a 0% chance of rain tonight, so if you have any evening plans, get into it.
Get it.
And then tonight's moon phase is waning gibbous as well, which means it's about 53. I just dropped my pen. It's about 53% illuminated this evening. Ariana's going to be talking about some new music. The Weeknd just released a song, so what's going on there?
So yeah, The Weeknd's actually releasing a new album soon. So this new song is called Dancing in the Flames. It's actually pretty groovy. I love him so much, so I'm so excited for a new album from him. Because the last one he did, I believe, was After Hours.
Really?
Yeah. Let me look it up. I don't know. I listen to all his music, so I can't remember it. I'm sorry, Dawn FM. That was the one. Okay, so in my brain, I put the name After Hours, but I put, like, because I'm a visual person, like, his album cover was the Dawn FM one, which I liked, but I don't think I loved as much as I did After Hours, so I'm excited
That's
to
us.
see.
We're After Hours.
I know. I think there's so much lore to that. I love it. So yeah. Can we play a little clippy?
Yeah, let me.
Perhaps.
I don't have it up. Let me grab it.
Oh, that's okay. I can talk more about the new album coming up. So he did release some details. What did he say the name of it was? Come on.
Come on.
Come on. I hate the web. It takes forever to load.
Are you on my Wi-Fi?
I am, but like it's being silly. It doesn't have a release date yet, so thanks to that. He also had a house this year at HHN in Universal Hollywood. The Weeknd Nightmare Trilogy, which I heard was good, which I'm a little sad. Because I wish I could have went and saw it because I love him so much.
We're playing it underneath us if you can hear it.
Oh.
Just a little bit of it while Ariana talks about it.
He's been pretty busy because not only is he doing this new album, but he actually did, I don't know if anybody watched, and actually some of his songs like on Spotify from it, but he had an HBO drama called The Idol.
Oh, I did. I saw that advertised.
Yes. So he's been a busy bee.
Oh, I like this. It's kind of nice.
I know.
I kind of want to like shake my tits to it. Yeah.
We are right now. We're shaking everyone. I just like the beat. Like this is like
Yeah, it is
a
good.
sensual like club song almost.
Yeah.
Like you can get down and dirty to it.
It is pretty good.
I'm really sad I never got to see him in person when he came to Orlando. I would have done a lot for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so that's the new music for this week. Stay tuned for next week. Oh wait, is it called? Oh, it will be titled Hurry Up Tomorrow. That's it. I thought so. I was just triple checking everyone.
My iPad's frozen.
Your
Good.
Good stuff. Okay.
What else you got? You just we can segue over to HHN because he did a house.
Yeah.
So tell me about it.
Well, I don't know anything about his house. I haven't been.
Well, I mean,
but
he did one a couple years ago.
yeah. Oh, that one was so good. Oh, I miss it.
That's the only one I didn't do.
God, come on, it was so good. And it was being in line for that was so great because they played like his music, so like it didn't feel like you were waiting in a long, hot, steamy queue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they played it so loud you could hear it like 7 houses over.
Come on. Fun fact: they don't have any waiting over there. I don't know if they used that building or not this year because there's no going over there.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I finally did all the houses, guys. It's finally been done. I did them all. I think the one, yeah.
Sorry, that was late.
I think the one I'll talk about tonight is going to be the Ghostbusters one. The Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire, or whatever. I think it's called something like that. But it's the Ghostbusters one based off the last movie, if you've seen it. Basically, the new Ghostbuster team, they're in New York City, and this, like, guy, this demon orb thing comes to life, and he's basically, like, a big ice monster, and he, like, freezes everything. So the house is really good. It's very, I always forget what it's called. Every year there's a house that's, like, not scary. It's just very, like,
Just
visual.
camp and
It's very much, like, based on the set. So it's meant to, like, look nice and, like, it's, like, fun and not very scary.
Okay.
You will get some jump scares just because somebody will jump out at you, but, like, that's it. It's not like...
But it's not designed for, like,
you're
the
not, like, going to
spook.
wet yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very cute. I think the actors are pretty good, too. A lot of them look like the real ones from the movie.
Okay.
And then the best part is the little Stay Puft guys or whatever, the little marshmallow men.
Yeah.
They're, like, all over the house. It's so cutie.
God.
I know. The first scene, they're, like, in there and they, like, move and they're so cute. I just want to take one.
God.
And then there's one scene where Paul Rudd's character, whatever his name is.
Mhm.
God, the actor looks just like him. He's so hot.
God.
He's my favorite. Every time I'm like, oh, it's the hot one. He, like, looks at me.
God.
Yeah. They have a lot of stilt people in that house, which is pretty cool
Mm.
because the stilt people are like that ice monster.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But yeah, it's just some things move. They have like the weird like demon looking dog from the movie that comes out and it like pops out of the dark at you and definitely scares you. It's because it's big.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. I don't know how big it is. It's like the size of a person. It's huge.
God.
But it's like just the demon like dog's head.
Mhm.
So it just like comes out of the wall at you.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. So I think they did a really good job with the set. Definitely like in my top houses, but like it's hard because I rate houses on how scary they are, and that
Yeah.
one's meant to be campy and fun.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be scary. They did a good job with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like even if you haven't seen the movie, like you kind of get the gist of it,
Right.
which is fine. But yeah, so I want to give that one like I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
They did really good on the actors. A lot of them look like the real ones, which is good.
Do you have any favorite snacks at HHN this year?
So let's be honest, guys. Half the time HHN food sucks and it's so high priced.
I Universal food in general
That's not good.
is just not good. The price to quality to portion ratio is just
Crazy.
so mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Because you'll buy something for $15. You buy something for $15 at Disney. I mean, you don't get a drink included, but like you have a decent amount of food for
Yeah.
$15.
Like think of Connections, for example. That giant slice of pizza, you get two
Right.
giant slices, and how much is it? Like $12, $13?
Yeah.
No drink included, but like, you can get free water if you want.
Right.
But even still, like that's a lot of food, and the pizza's really good.
Yeah.
And
And I
I
feel
get
like
that it's not like that
Universal
everywhere.
equivalent would be like a New York slice of pizza for $12 or $13.
And it's one single slice.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking of you, Louise.
God.
Not good. Their pizza fries are good, and I'll give them that. I haven't had them yet this year. I did have one food item so far, and it was the marshmallow s'mores, the little Stay Puft guy. I don't even think that's his name. I should probably look it up. The little marshmallow man. But I had that, and it was tasty, but like I watched them make it.
Mhm.
They literally take a graham cracker, put chocolate on it, and then the marshmallow itself is shaped like it, and then they take like the little blowtorch and just do the top. So like only the
God.
top is warm and melted, and the rest of the marshmallow, because it's pretty thick to make that shape,
Right.
is not.
How
So it's
much
kind
is
of
that?
like- oh God. So with my discount, I think I paid like $6 with it because I get an annual pass discount on it.
Okay. What is your annual pass percentage? Is it 20?
Mine's 20, but most people's is like 10 or 15. I
Okay.
think.
Is it because you renew and
No, mine is because I have an orange pass. I have the Premier pass.
Oh,
Prime parking.
I see.
God,
Okay.
not me doing hot pockets, but
Yeah.
prime parking.
No ads. No ads.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, no,
I do love a
wanted,
good hot pocket though.
I wanted that. Sorry.
I'm
Wrong button.
screaming. So I did try that, and like it was good, and like for the picture, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Stay Puft. I'm not wrong, everyone. Okay. I would only get it if I was in the mood or to share it with someone. 'Cause it's also very sweet. It's a lot. But like I paid for it, so I was like, I feel like I have to eat it.
Yeah.
I will say though, I've had quite a bit of their drinks. So HHN is known for having like 2 to 3 like drinks that they have, like mixed cocktails already, and you know it's just in a giant bucket, and you order it, and like the most popular ones like Ghoul Juice, they're doing that every year, and then they always have like the Lacto Cooler beer, which is in the can. That's pretty popular. This year though, they did something a little different, and I don't know if they've done it in years past, but they haven't since I've been doing HHN, which is almost 5 years now. But they have more mixed cocktails, and they actually freaking mix it in front of you.
Wow.
Like you actually watch them pour in the alcohol. And then they have at least, I want to say 4 to 5 different mixed ones.
Okay.
Where usually they only do like 3, and it's again pre-made in a bucket, the Ghoul Juice. They do have the Ghoul Juice again this year. Whatever, if you like that. But Otis Eye or something is what I tried, and it was like Sprite, prickly pear syrup, lychee syrup, gin. Oh, put me on my ass. Gin. And then, Sprite. And I think that might be it. But then it has like a piece of the piece of the lychee.
Okay.
Or lychee. I'm sorry, everyone.
I don't know how to say it either.
Sorry, everyone. And it has a blueberry in it, so it looks like an eyeball.
Oh, okay.
That one's good. Very good. And they like actually mix it in front of you.
Okay.
Shake it, and I'm like, wow, I really feel like I should tip this bartender this time instead of, them just pouring it out of a bucket into my cup for me.
Right.
Because that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that one's really good. I tried this other one. God, I don't remember what it was. It was okay. It was like Fanta orange with like, I don't remember what else it was. It was okay though. Obviously, if I don't remember. And then the cranberry spritzer is new this year. It's a cranberry vodka. Little spritz in it in a can. Now, it's good. It's like $1 more than if you get a refill cup.
Okay.
Cocktail. So kind of a ripoff, but like people do it for the gram. They do it for the can.
Yeah.
Because it's an HHN like specific can, whatever. Yeah. So that was really good. And then on top of that, fun fact, this year they're doing mocktails, which is really cool.
I like that.
So I think the regular, so a refill, using your 20-ounce souvenir cup, I think the refill's like $13 and change.
Okay.
And then if you don't have it, it's like $14, $15 for a smaller ounce because it's not 20 because the cup's big. But then the mocktail, I think, is like $8.50. So it's the same juices just without the alcohol, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I love that. So people who
cool.
don't want to drink or are driving, being safe, they can still have something fun.
Quick side piece to alcoholic beverages. Do you remember, this is going to be such a random offhand comment. Okay. Do you remember when we had the non-alcoholic beer at Epcot?
Yeah.
How weird was that?
I mean, it was weird, but it's kind of nicey too.
Did you ever have it?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a big beer person anyway. I'm only beer when I'm cheap. Which actually is kind of a lot nowadays.
Yeah, we're all broke.
Yeah.
Back to HHN though. Do they have I'm seeing it a lot online, particularly TikTok and Instagram. Do they have the Blumhouse Scare Zone here, or is that Hollywood?
It's here.
It is here? Okay.
They have a Blumhouse show there at Hollywood, and I heard it was good.
Okay. I feel like I've seen a little bit of that too. What are your opinions on the Megan stuff?
Okay. The movie's fine. I don't really... whatever. Last year they had the Megan, so they had a bunch of them dancing.
The dancers, yeah.
I'm gonna be really harsh to everybody, especially since I come from dance. Half of them didn't really even know how to dance.
It always looked sloppy online.
They were not great last year. I did not care for them. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but it was okay. It was not what I expected for the hype everyone was getting. On top of that, since I went to HHN at Hollywood last year, they had a couple. They had in part of their show, they did like a little, I don't know what they did, but they had Megans come out. And you sat down and like, it was like the scary bit and there were actual Megans that come out.
Yeah.
And they were pretty good. But like, that's the thing about Hollywood. Obviously their actors are going to be better just because it's the crowd that they're attracting.
The comments that I've been seeing on like Megan TikToks are so funny.
So I'll go back to the Scare Zone to give you a little, like, visual.
Okay.
So there is one, and if you know, you know. There's a certain Scare Zone area at HHN every year that always sucks. It's the Scare Zone area right in front of Fast and Furious. I don't know, they put the worst one there every year.
Yeah.
I don't really, I don't know why. It's like they know it's the worst area, but basically the scare zone this year is just like different main characters from a Blumhouse movie.
Yes, I did see that.
And that each corner of like the end of the street of the area it's in has like a little mini stage with 2 sides on it, and it's like a character standing there basically taking photos. So not even being scary, but just a photo op.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple characters that like roam the scare zone, but like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Again, I could care less for it. I do enjoy Blumhouse
Mm-hmm.
production movies, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't. Yeah, I want to be scared, man. I don't
Yeah.
really want to take a picture with Megan when she was here last year.
Yeah, there's been a lot of hate online about the Megan. I saw just, I mean, obviously cosmetically, it's a little messy looking with the wig.
Yeah.
You know, it's hit or miss with the wig.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Megan, the idea of Megan and like the whole series, the movie, I was not impressed.
No, me
It
neither.
was whatever, you know. But some of the comments online that I've been seeing are really good. They're like,
Yeah.
what is the hype about Megan? There's crazy women all over. I see that in the daytime, you know,
Yeah.
24/7. We don't need a movie about a crazy girl. There's plenty out in public.
I mean, it
And
is
that's
a doll,
funny.
which I guess makes it a little different.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But like even then, I don't know. I feel like the concept of it feels distant. I don't know. It just doesn't feel, I don't know. Things like
I think the dance move that she did is what launched the movie because
Yes.
it's funny.
yes.
That's
I
about it.
think the scary movies generally don't. I'm not scared of things
Okay.
in scary movies.
We'll
I
go back to
I
this.
love ghost stories.
Oh, yes.
I love paranormal movies.
Me too.
I'll get a good jump here or there, but like I'm in it for the story. I love a good story. I love things that keep me on the edge of my seat. So I guess I'm not really a horror fan. I'm more of a thriller fan.
Okay.
But like something that gets me good, and only because I think what it is it feels real, is like the Purge series. That feels very real.
yeah, that literally could happen.
That feels real. That feels like real life. A lot of
Mhm.
movies, there's a good separation of like real
Yeah.
and fantasy. I feel like that has a really fine blend of like real and fiction.
Hmm.
Those movies are good and spooky.
Yeah. I haven't seen them in a while. We should watch them.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think there's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's
I
a
feel like
lot.
there's one, they're making one, or there's an idea for another one.
Of course. Can't just
I
make
think
new things.
I do have to say I do really like the Purge series.
Mhm.
I have to say the newer ones have gotten more politically charged,
Yeah.
which I mean that's just kind of how our society is right now. Everything is like politically charged.
Mhm.
I think the first couple were really well done. There's literally an election year one,
Yeah.
and it's literally like a political figure running through the city, like trying to avoid I don't know. It just feels very politically charged. And I get that's part of the story as well. It's like the government is, you know, this, that, whatever. They totally did it fine in the first 2, 3 movies, and then it just it got too political.
Hmm.
But
Blumhouse is coming out with a movie that you would probably like. It's called like AI House.
okay.
So it's about a house. It's like Smart House from Disney Channel, the TCOM,
God.
but like in real life, like now. So like the house like kind of takes over. And I think that one should. I have high hopes for it, just because that is something that could really happen. You know,
Yeah.
with you know, the technology and the Alexa and the smart stuff that we use in our houses now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping
for
that one will
sure.
be a good one.
What was the one with Ethan Hawke? It was the
Shut
last
up.
phone.
I was
or-
thinking it too. Oh wait, the Blumhouse one.
Yeah.
Black Phone.
Black Phone.
I
I
thought you were
didn't
talking about
mind
something
that one. Did you see it?
I did see it.
It was okay. It
yeah.
was slow.
That house last year was scary.
It was a slow burn, but I liked that story. It was a good story.
It was a good story. Yeah. I feel like Blumhouse movies are very hit and miss.
Yes. You know what always
You
is a
know?
hit, though, coming from a film person? Anything A24 produces.
Mm,
Always.
Yeah.
I do have to say, though, one flop, Civil War.
Mm.
There was aspects of that movie that I liked, coming from, you know, film, photojournalism aspect. I thought that was cool. But, like, I thought I was getting into something like The Purge, similar to that, which I guess
Yeah.
it kind of was, but it wasn't intense. It was very, like, slow burn. You know, I wasn't impressed. I liked it. I wasn't impressed, though.
I love films.
Me too.
Circle back to the cocktails for HHM before I forget. Sorry. So the last little bit is, so now they also have where you can make your own cocktail. Like it lists a bunch of liquor that they have, and
Oh,
then
wow.
you can pick your like drink. Yeah. So I think that's
That's
really
cool.
cool. They honestly really stepped up their drink game this year, which I appreciate because I was tired of paying the stupid price for that gold juice with no alcohol in it.
Yeah.
So, and the bartenders can really shine,
Yeah.
you know? So I appreciate that. Food-wise, I don't really think they did much.
Yeah.
I heard the walking taco is really good, so I got to try that.
Do we
So,
still do that at Disney?
the walking
Or did they get
taco?
rid of that? Because I know they just redid the menu at Pecos Bill.
No, I don't think it's on that. We got to try that.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Because they did
Yes.
the
They did.
Fritos bag with
Mhm.
the... See, there was my accent.
I'm screaming.
The Fritos
that was
bag.
hard.
Yeah. They did the Fritos bag with the meat in it with
Mm-hmm.
everything on top.
Supposedly the meat. Sorry, I'm yawning, everyone. Supposedly the meat for this one is like shaved beef.
Okay.
Like, I think like a carne asada, maybe. I don't
Okay.
know. I gotta try that. I do need to try food. It's just hard because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, if I get it and it's not good, I'm like, crap.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alex tried the at the Ghostbusters food thing because that's where I got the Stay Puft Guy or whatever Marshmallow Man.
Mhm.
The corn dog that they do, they always do like some kind of like Korean corn dog every year. So this one, it was like had bugles on it. So it's supposed to have like a ghost pepper flakes, and then like the cheese in the inside and the hot dog.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be spicy.
Mhm.
He bit into it. First of all, the cheese is blue, which came out green because when you put blue dye with white cheese, it's going to be kind of green.
Correct.
And it was kind of gross. I mean, he said it was like mid. He like it wasn't his
Taste-wise,
face
gross?
one. No, like
looks-wise gross?
the looks
Okay.
wise, like the color. He was like, I don't want to eat this now that it's green. It looked like moldy green.
That's gross.
He's like, do you want a bite? And I was like, no, I'm good. And he said it wasn't even spicy.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, I did have a little bite actually. I did try a little bit of his, and it was not spicy.
Mm.
And you know me,
You don't like pepper.
I don't like any spice
Right.
except for garlic.
Yeah.
Because that can be spicy. I'm not fighting anyone on that. Thank you very much.
Come
State
on.
my case.
It's good.
So yeah, that's it for HHN for this
Okay.
episode. I don't know which one I want to do next week.
Yeah. You have to plan a little
I think
bit.
the
This
one.
one, I feel like we're kind of going on a whim here. We usually have a little bit more planning. We have a nice printed sheet usually. But this time we woke up from a nap and just were like, what? It's time to go.
Let's do it. But I mean, it's still been going pretty well.
Yeah, it's been going good. We filled the hour.
We have
That's
a
all.
tropical storm coming this week. It's
Yeah,
like coming
hello.
in,
Let's talk about that.
so-
What's going on?
I don't even know, but it's supposed to hit us by like Wednesday, Thursday.
We're
I
not
know,
going to close.
which is when I go to HHN. So I'm like, great. I'm off this week, so I guess I'm gonna be inside doing nothing but rotting.
God, I love a good rot.
I know, but I kind of
Love a
wanted to
good
get some
rot.
sun this weekend.
Yeah. I know we're not going to close. I know we're not going to have a delay.
No.
It's just going to be a miserable day in the park.
Yeah.
If
Everyone's
you
gonna
are-
complain. They're gonna want refunds on their
Yeah,
tickets.
if you're in the area and you're planning on coming this week, don't go. It's going to be miserable weather.
Don't go.
Just save yourself and don't bother.
Yeah.
There's not a party that week at those nights, are there?
Probably.
Thursday, I think there is a party.
It's been a very rainy season for the parties this year.
Yeah.
I feel bad. What else do I got? Let's talk about food. Food, glorious food.
Yeah, let's pick a little gripe with 192. Because
Okay, yeah,
the
Del Taco. You're
the
canceled.
Del Taco is still not open.
It's not opened. Ah! And you look at the website and it says opening September 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last week, ho. When are you
Hello,
gonna
we're
open?
waiting. I think we
I'm
should go take a
waiting.
drive after the podcast and
Ugh.
find out. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about more food. So supposedly, guys, the McCrispy chicken strips are coming back.
Also, wait.
Uh,
Side thing. Did I hear that the snack wraps are coming back?
That's what I'm talking about. So,
Oh.
it's like the first step, but basically, last December, McDonald's confirmed the return of snack wraps and McCrispy strips. But right now, so they ran a short test run of the chicken strips in Hickory, North Carolina.
Of course, somewhere random.
Of course. So no news yet about nationwide release, but the plan is to have them nationwide in 2025. So hopefully it won't be that much longer. So, but if they bring the strips back, then they're going to bring back the snack wrap. And then Burger King, sorry, you're going down. I can't wait for that. Ugh.
Wait, Burger King.
Yeah, because they have like a snack wrap version.
I don't know. It looks a little sketchy.
It is. It's literally just a chicken. Okay, here we go. My rant. I love chicken. I am chicken girl. Here's the thing: is I can only do like the pull apart pieces of chicken, like a tender. I can't do like a nugget that's in a patty form because it's just grizzle bits chopped down and flattened. I can't do that. I have to have like a tender.
Yeah.
Or when you pull it apart, you see the little pieces of chicken.
Okay.
Pull the strings, as I call them.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's what Burger King's is it's like half a chicken patty in a wrap. And McDonald's used to do that too. Remember after they got rid of the chicken strips, they brought back the snack wrap for a little bit, but it was like half a chicken patty.
Yeah.
That was not great.
No.
Pissed about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so hopefully, I love chicken. Hopefully, oh God, I could go for KFC.
Oh my God.
I didn't know you said that. Whoa.
Oh my God.
That was me last night.
That's really good.
I could go for that right now.
Oh.
Oh, also apparently Popeye's got new chicken dippers. So, wonder if
Popeyes on
that's
192 is canceled. There's always a line out the damn door, no matter what time of day you go.
good. I've never been to that one really. Actually,
I love Popeyes. It's so good. It's such a treat because
The
I never go.
I know. Hi, shout out to you, Harley. What's cheaper, Popeyes or KFC?
Probably KFC.
Really? But it's farther. It's by my house.
I don't know.
We're close to everything. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out, everyone. We'll let you know next week what we picked.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if that was loud or not. I just hit my microphone.
What else? Oh, so Olive Garden came out with a new cheesecake for the season, and it's a pumpkin cookie butter cheesecake. Ugh, delicious.
Good.
Right now they have their endless pasta bowl. God, I wish we could do that.
Oh, sorry.
We could really binge.
Wait,
Olive Garden. It's $13.99.
when is that? What time do they? They close at 10, I think.
Ugh.
Come on.
And then I was like, oh, we're hungry.
I want that.
I want that too. I could really binge some pasta.
God. We'll have to do a quick investigation. I think
Yeah.
they close at 10 though.
God, I wonder when they seat us. What if it's 10:30?
Wait, I think it was 10:30.
Because we went late one time.
Yeah, we did.
God, I could.
I don't
really
have underwear
binge.
on. I gotta get changed.
It takes 2 seconds.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
we got
Rachel.
derailed by Olive
I'm
Garden.
sorry, everybody. This is really important.
Come on, Rachel, take me to Olive Garden, please.
Okay, 10:30. Everyone, they're open till.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to binge.
I know.
We're gonna
God.
wait. Please welcome to the stage, Buffet Piggy. Oh, that was good.
That was.
I
Really
could have kept
long.
going.
You could have.
Yeah,
That was good.
I was excited about the pasta.
All right, everyone. We're doing endless pasta tonight.
Yeah, that's good. Good.
So good. What were we saying?
I
Yeah, food.
literally got
Sorry, we got
derailed.
derailed, everyone.
I'm literally in a cold
God.
sweat about Olive Garden.
So we did this past weekend. We do have a TikTok.
Yes.
It's very dry right now. But we're gonna get some more traction on there, and we'll film more. Oh my God, I filmed nothing tonight
That's okay.
except for the beginning.
That's fine.
We were just talking about food. But yeah, so we talked a little bit about it's gonna be more like live mukbangs and stuff.
Yeah.
We did record some audio. We are gonna probably shoot to do that on the next episode
Yes.
for everyone to see and hear.
It's a little blown out. I got to do a little work on it. She
Yes.
needs a little cosmic.
But we did a little tour of
Cosmetic.
192 food areas, so that'll be fun. It was fun to do and fun to eat.
Yeah.
So, that's coming too. Follow us on our TikTok. It's the same handle as our Instagram. After Hours Live podcast.
Oh, I don't know if anyone heard that belch. Just did a little belch. I was excited.
God, I hope so.
Wait a second. Are we being stupid? It's only going to be an hour and a half of food.
Do you know how quickly we ate last time?
I know, but like, I don't know. I'm nervous.
About what?
We went at 8:30, I think, last time.
Yeah, and now it's only 9.
That was a whole other half hour.
Did you think anyone's there on a Monday night? It's
I
just
don't-
gonna
I
be
really
us
don't
being little
know.
piggies.
As long as they seat us, I think we'll be fine. Because they'll
Yeah.
still serve us after
Yeah.
10:30. They probably won't seat anyone.
I
after
can't get
10:30.
the fettuccine alfredo first. That fills me up.
You have to do the Bolognese. I don't know if that's how you say that. That's how I say it. Bolognese.
It's
Bolognese. Bolognese.
Bolognese. I like when you say it like that, though.
You need to do the Bolognese with the fat noodles. That's what I do
Rigatoni,
first.
yeah.
Yes. You do that
But
one
I don't
first.
like meat sauce because I don't know where the meat came from unless I made it myself.
Please.
Sorry, guys. We know I'm weird. Yeah, that's for another episode. But yeah, so I think I'll do the 5-cheese marinara with the rigatoni.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then angeled hair. Because if you do the angeled hair, you can put angel hair away.
Yeah.
Goes down quick and easy.
And then I'm going to the creamy mushroom because I like that one. I just don't eat the mushrooms.
Sorry, I got really excited.
Oh, I know. My mouth is salivating.
We're going to have to pack up quick, ladies.
Or double time.
Double time.
Double
time! God.
Yeah.
Well, we're just about at the end of our podcast anyway for the hour.
That really worked out well.
Yeah, that was good. We're really happy with all the audience engagement. It was so good. We got to talk to so many people.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks
I'm
so much for calling
ya.
in. But make sure you're following us on our Instagram. Make sure you're following us on our TikTok. All those handles are linked in our YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. You'll get a notification of when we go live. You can follow our personal Instagrams. They'll also be linked on our Instagram if you would like to follow. But yeah, we want to hear what you guys want to talk about. That's why we want to have you on the podcast.
Yeah, guys.
Because we want to involve you in our show. Next week, we'll be talking a little bit more, some more HHN. We'll be talking about food. Hopefully, the Del Taco will be open.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to fight someone if it's
We are going to
not.
have an on-the-road segment next week as well. That I'm hoping to have put together so we can have that. Have that be a part of our show as well. Sorry about that. But we'll have that be a part of our show. So, yeah. I think it'll be fun. I think it's going to be great next week.
How are we on Spotify? Did we figure that out?
We're still working on it.
Okay.
There's some weird little copyright things that I have to I pretty much have to pull the podcast, edit it down, put it back on, upload it. It's a whole thing that I have to work through. We are going to end up being on Spotify as well next day after our podcast. Just having a little copyright issues with that, but I'm actively looking through that to see if we can get that on there. But yeah, we'll be live Monday 8:00 as usual, and then hopefully, I can look at it again this weekend. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it on Spotify the next day. So the idea is to have it on Tuesday, the following day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all we have for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you're following us, subscribed, hit the bell notification, and we'll be live again next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a lovely evening.
Bye.
'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky